Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome to the 2018 Millcreek High School graduation, and welcome graduating seniors of Millcreek. We want to give a special welcome to School Board Member Terry Hutchinson, Superintendent Larry Bergeson, Assistant Superintendent Richard Holmes, and our special guest speakers Ryan and Kelly Hall, both former Millcreek High graduates. I want to also especially welcome the faculty, alumni, parents, family, friends, all those who are here visiting and honoring these graduates today. We're here tonight to honor these amazing students and their wonderful accomplishments that they've made through their schooling careers. This is their night, and I hope it's a memorable one for all of you, one that you can look back on and be able to remember all those things that you were able to accomplish while in school. I would also like to thank the Millcreek High School faculty and staff, and I know it's kind of tradition we have them stand, and if you would, if all the staff of Millcreek would stand. These outstanding individuals worked hard and continuously throughout the year on behalf of these students. These staff members, they believed in you and they never gave up on you. I cannot tell you how hard they work. I know there's a lot of people out there that are envious of that 4-day work week, but I can assure you, when that day comes to an end around 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday, they are exhausted. They work hard continuously trying to help and see that every student can get through and get graduated. It is their most important objective that they try to achieve, and they constantly work at it by talking to their students and parents and anyone that can help get them to this point tonight. I also cannot express enough gratitude to our partners, and they do so much every year for Millcreek High School. Namely, the ones they're in our program, and I won't read all of them, but I want you to know how important the St. George Elks Lodge and the Utah Food Bank is to Millcreek High School. They don't all only do for Millcreek, but I will tell you they do a lot for Millcreek. Our food pantry with the food bank is tremendous. And what the Elks does for our school is, I can't tell you everything they do. We had a county-wide, or it was bigger than county-wide, where we had scholarship night at the Elks, which touched a lot of the surrounding areas, clear to Valley High and all over, and they awarded how many? $41,000 in scholarships to students all across the region. And they're, as an organization, I think they give more money to graduating seniors across the nation than any one organization in the nation. So thank you. Okay, now let's get moving on with the program. We'll follow the program as outlined, and we'll begin next with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Jarrell Nobles.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yeah!
Hello. When I sat down to write my speech, I was overwhelmed with different things that have happened throughout my time here at Millcreek. The stigma that Millcreek is known for seems to be reckless teenagers, outcasts, and that all of us here have gone through some tough times. We all have different reasons for choosing to attend Millcreek, but yet, here we are, the class of 2018. The way they teach here is different than any other school. The teachers here are understanding, caring, and really want their students to succeed. They understand that kids learn in different ways and use positivity to motivate us. They showed me that learning can be fun. This was the first school that I had experienced this at. So there I was, a sophomore at Millcreek. I would have done anything to get out of class. I was also struggling with many harmful activities which drifted me away from my family. I didn't care about my future, so college was not an option for me. At the time, I was doing what I thought made me happy, but none of it was beneficial to me. I did pretty much anything to fit in and feel accepted. I was just living in the moment. The summer before my junior year, something changed. I discovered a documentary called The Secret. One of its greatest teachers, Bob Proctor, once said, "What you think about, you bring about." That's when I realized I needed to start focusing on the good instead of the bad. I wanted to become the best that I could be. I started training in jiu-jitsu, teaching kids martial arts, and I went vegan. These were all the things that gave me power over my own body, that showed me I have the control to change my life, and gave me the self-discipline I needed to succeed. I want to challenge all of the graduates here to not worry about what their friends are doing or what path they're taking. Just worry about yourself. Be the person that you have always dreamed of being. Why not make now the time where you say, "I'm just going to do it." Focus on everything you've ever wanted to accomplish and make it happen. I also want to say a big thanks to all the people that are by my side to this day. Thank you to my teachers for helping me turn my grades from D's to A's. Thank you for helping me apply for colleges and scholarships. Thank you to the Utah Elks program for giving me a chance to earn money to go to college. And thank you to all the students at Millcreek that I can now call my friends. Today, our future life begins, and we get to choose what path we go on. Choose a path that will help you become the best that you can be. Because when you set your mind to something and really push yourself to get it, you will know what true success feels like. And let me tell you, it's one of the best feelings in the world. Congratulations, Millcreek students. Our future life awaits.
Good job, Hannah. Wow. I get the opportunity to introduce our guest speakers today. In 2006, one of our guest speakers was in my TA, so I guess that gives me this dubious honor of being the one who gets to introduce him. And I also get to introduce his beautiful wife, Kelly, who was also a student at Millcreek. So we get to have two speakers this year, and they'll do a wonderful job. Kelly's scared. It's okay, Kelly. Just be in the moment, right? Ryan was a quiet TA. He's one of those kids that you never had to worry about. He was just, when he was there, he was working hard. And I love that about him. And you can tell that he's a hard worker because he's gone on and finished a distinguished career. He sent me this great big list of stuff. He went to Dixie State, and then he graduated from an Associate of Science in 2011. And then he was dual enrolled at the University of Utah and Dixie State, and he received a bachelor's degree in social work and a master's degree in social work in 2015. Currently, he comes in and volunteers his time with our students at Millcreek and helps them. And I just reminded of that story that they say that the person who you save might be the person who saves your life. And I look around at these students on the stage, and I guarantee you that one of these students will be there for one of you when you desperately need them. So I turn the time over to Ryan Hall, graduate of 2008. Wait, excuse me, Kelly. Kelly Hall, graduate of 2008, 2006 for Ryan.
First of all, thank you for all the parents' help getting these kids here. I know exactly how it was for my parents and Ryan's parents as well to try to get us to graduate when we didn't really want to in the beginning. And to these kids, it makes me proud to see them up here year and year and years. These teachers keep putting in their work, and they're great kids if you're willing to try, you know. So the last time I spoke in front of this many people was 10 years ago at my own Millcreek graduation. So when my husband came home one day and asked if I wanted to be a guest speaker with him for this year's graduation, I said, no. I'm a stay-at-home mom. What do I have to offer these kids? But after some convincing and a lot of encouragement, I realized I haven't always been a stay-at-home mom. But before that, I was a Millcreek and a Dixie State graduate. I had gotten married and was simply living life. And with that came a lot of valuable life lessons. So I decided my goal would be to give these kids some advice that I wish I would have gotten sooner. And these are some of the things that I learned the hard way. Becoming an adult might be more overwhelming than you're anticipating. When I turned 18 and graduated, I had a hard time adjusting. College was scary. It was a lot more work than I was used to. Trying to juggle work, school, and relationships was emotionally, mentally, and physically draining. Plus, I had more responsibilities than ever before. As with any new chapter in life, it might be scary, difficult, or downright awful. But it can get better if you're willing to stay strong, focused, and positive. When I started college, I thought it was going to be so hard. And it was. You're on your own. It's completely up to you if you pass or fail, and no one is going to push you or get on your case to be there or do the work but yourself. The one thing that I kept telling myself is that anyone can learn anything if you're willing to work hard and try to keep moving forward. I have always struggled with math, and in college it would be no different. I had to start at basic math, the bottom, and work my way beyond college level in order to obtain my associate's degree. As I entered my last math class, I wasn't very confident. But I made the decision to do my best, sit in the front row, and ask any question that came to mind. And as hard as it was, I passed that class, either because I had actually learned the material, or because my professor was tired of all the freakouts, texts, and emails that he had gotten all year. Either way, I passed. Obtaining a well-paying job or career is a great goal, but finding your purpose in life is equally, if not more important. If you can make a career out of your purpose, then you won't have to work another day in your life because you'll be doing what you love. As you get older, you'll find that sometimes you outgrow some of the people in your life. When you start maturing and wanting to do certain things with your life, not everyone will be on the same page. People change, for good and for bad. And if you find yourself being held back by toxic relationships, know that it's okay to distance yourself from that. No matter who it may be, you can't let someone else's problems, insecurities, or doubts squash your passion or lower your quality of life. Those who are truly there for you would never bring you down. One thing I think everyone has a hard time with is coping with stress. It's so important to find healthy ways to cope, whether exercise, yoga, writing, biking, art, dancing, music, reading, whatever works best for you, find it and practice it. But the best piece of advice that I could give is to be kind. The world is already full of hate. Now that doesn't mean let people take advantage of you, but as you go out into the world, try to treat people as if you have no idea what they've been through, because you don't. The best people and the real heroes in this world are those who have treated us kindly. So if you do nothing else in this life, at least try to spread positivity. So, to Millcreek's 2018 graduating class, I'm so proud to see you all here. You did it. You're high school graduates. Congratulations and safe celebrations.
I don't know if I want to follow that up, but I'll give it a go. Some of you are sitting here tonight thinking, I am so done with school. I made it to graduation, and I'm never stepping school ever again. I know that's what I was thinking when I was at graduation. And to be honest, I can't remember who the speakers were or one word they said. But I do remember the feeling. That feeling of accomplishment, that pride knowing that you worked hard and somehow was willing to pull it off. Some of you, like my wife, know exactly what you want to do and might be headed straight to college. And some of you are somewhere in between. Regardless of tomorrow and what the future has in store for you, I want you just to take a moment and notice how you feel right now. Okay? I want you to remember this because chances are, years from now, that's what you'll remember. Remember where you came from. Remember how you got here. My goal tonight is twofold. One is to share with you some insights from my own experience that have shaped who I am today. And two, to leave you with a challenge for the future or maybe just some food for thought. I'd like to start by sharing with you a little bit about my journey. During my senior year of high school, I was employed at a distribution center working in quality assurance, which was like the go-to department to get into. And I thought that I was making, at the time, decent pay. About 2 months after I graduated, I found myself unemployed with a whole bunch of other people. We were let go at a time when business slowed down. I didn't know with that loss would come opportunity, and it taught me a life lesson that has repeated itself several times throughout the course of my life. The first opportunity that came my way was being offered a job doing concrete. And I didn't necessarily view it as an opportunity at the time, partly because it was middle of summer and I had to arrive at the job site at 4 a.m. and get all the concrete on the ground and finish before the sun came up. Otherwise it turned to stone and there wasn't much you could do with it. Right? Some of you may know what I'm talking about. The opportunity manifested as a means of me being able to get to know Kelly's family. It was her dad and her brothers-in-law that I went to work with doing concrete. And what I found out pretty quickly was that working with your girlfriend's family had pros and had cons. So after doing concrete for a little over a year, I decided I was going to go seek out other opportunities. And I got an opportunity to go run heavy equipment for a small construction outfit. I didn't particularly love what I was doing, but it was better than being bent over scrubbing concrete in our lovely southern Utah weather. But in 2008, I found myself at a crossroads. The recession was in full effect, and construction companies were struggling to keep employees at work. So despite the generosity of my then boss that allowed me to pull weeds at his house for 3 weeks, I again found myself without a job, wondering what I was going to do with this thing called life. It was around this time that Kelly had graduated, and we had been dating for the past 2 years, and she had received a scholarship to go to college. And so without a job and not having a whole lot of prospects in construction at that time, I made the decision that I was going to start college with Kelly the fall of 2008. One of the first courses that I took was for the sole purpose of getting a job. I enrolled in a certified nursing assistance course with the goal of getting my CNA and working just with that one class. That's all I really wanted to do in college. After passing the course, I began applying for jobs, and to my disappointment and dismay, I found that nobody wanted to hire me. And the reason for that was that they said, well, we're really looking for somebody that had experience. And I remember asking one employer, well, how do I get a job without experience? Who's going to give me that shot? Fortunately, after lots of pleading and persistence, someone finally did give me a chance, and I went to work for a home health and hospice agency where I was working with individuals who no longer were able to care for themselves or were in the process of dying. What I discovered working as a CNA was that work was very rewarding for me, but the pay wasn't. And so, as it took me a while to get that job in the first place, I continued college, and I decided to keep going. And at this point, I'm going to spare you guys the details of every semester that I went through and wound up, with the master's degree that I have, because I really think that there's some other things that are more impactful for me to talk about. When I went through college, I second-guessed myself every step of the way. I think I wanted to quit college pretty much every semester, and then after a while, I got into it and was like, well, I'm too far to turn back now, right? So I might as well keep going. And I want you guys to remember, I was the guy that never wanted to step foot in school ever again when I graduated. Okay? The reason I'm telling you my story isn't because I inherently want to brag or to be congratulated. Rather, it's to let you know that no matter what you plan for, what your goals are, or whether or not you know exactly what you want to do or have the faintest idea, life has its way of throwing changes on you. Some of them are good, some of them are terrible. Life is full of opportunities. One of those opportunities comes when you least expect it, some of them after loss, some of them after a bad decision, and some of those just after happenstance. I want you to know you should take advantage of opportunities, not other people. There will be times in your life when the opportunity presents itself at the expense of someone else. Lots of successful people have gotten to where they are by stepping on others on their way to the top. Those that take this approach find that it's often lonely at the top. I think it's safe to say that most of us want to make decent money. We want to have nice things. We want to be able to afford stuff. Many of the kids that I work with tell me that their number one goal is to be rich. According to a Harvard study, so they did a 75-year study on adult development, one of the longest studies ever done, that looked at what makes people happy and satisfied over the course of their life. And what they found through that 75-year study wasn't that being rich or famous or having lots of possessions that made people happy and satisfied. It was a result of actively working on having healthy, positive, and supportive relationships. As a therapist, I know that I can't do any good with somebody without having a relationship. And I spend a lot of my day working on trying to form a relationship with people who really have a distrust for people in my position. Some of you were blessed with having good families that were supportive and caring and were a positive influence. Others of you have had the opposite and have grown up in families that struggle and have caused problems for you and in some ways caused a barrier for you. Unfortunately, we can't pick the circumstances that we start out with, but we can choose to make the best of them. So my challenge to you is this. If you don't like your situation, do something different. Set goals. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from others. Appreciate what you have instead of dwelling on what you don't. Talk to people. Try new things. Spend time getting to know yourself. Take risks. And remember that you and you alone have the ability to change your circumstances. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan and Kelly. All right, so Bear with me as we are going to celebrate each and every student, and we're also going to give out scholarships and awards. But before we get started, our total scholarship money tonight is $93,575, and of that, $48,100 came directly from individuals, clubs, businesses, and community partnerships. So thank you. Okay, I'm going to call some students' names, and they're going to come up and line up here, and then we're going to have them step forward, and I'm going to say something about them that was written by their TA. That's their teacher advocate that has been with them through this entire step of the way, through their journey. So let me have Kinsley Andelin, Bobby Brown, Brandon Castellanos, Julio Castro, Dustin Solello, Michaela Douglas, and Matt Fujikawa. This scholarship is called the Next Step Scholarship, and it is established to help in a small way for the next part of your life. This scholarship is awarded upon verification of college enrollment, technical or trade training, or employment. So, Kinsley, step forward. Congrats to Kinsley for completing her credits and graduating. Always kind and respectful, Kinsley just had a hard time getting up for school in the morning. She finished in the Focus Center and plans to pursue a career as an esthetician and makeup artist. No wonder her makeup is always on point. Bobby Brown, armed with self-confidence, and a great sense of humor, Bobby Brown is ready to take on the challenges of the future. Bobby's hilarious behavior and dynamic fashion sense will be missed next year. With his outgoing personality and his bright intellect, he will find success in whatever he chooses to do. Brandon Castellanos. Brandon is an amazing young man. He has worked hard and achieved his goal of a high school graduation. Congratulations, Brandon. Julio. Julio has been faced with many challenges in his quest to finish his degree. He is a hard worker. I love his easygoing sense of humor and his quick wit. Dustin. Dustin is a compassionate and creative student. He has worked hard to achieve his credits by showing dedication and perseverance. Dustin has the ability to accomplish anything he sets his mind to. Dustin is musically talented, and we can't wait to hear the music he plans to produce in the future. Okay, that's it, right? All right, thank you. Now I'll have the next, you can go ahead and go back to your seats. We'll have this next group of students come up. Jonna Hudson, Tyron Keys, Stevie Lewis, Nathaniel Lynn, Caitlin Lazama, Elijah Martinez, and Waylon Olroyd. This is also for the Next Step Scholarship. Michaela is fun, witty, and smart. I enjoyed having her in TA, and I am so proud of her for completing her graduation requirements on her own after changing into the Focus Center. Matt. Matt, you made it, man. I'm happy to have had you in my TA. Thanks for working so hard. Jonna came to Millcreek missing credits, wanting to be a high school graduate. He wasn't sure he could do it, but he did. He now has big plans for his future, and there is no doubt he will be a successful adult. Tyron has made an impressive journey during his time here at Millcreek. Oh, and he's... Okay, Stevie. Stevie came late to Millcreek, missing a few credits, and wanted to make a high school graduation happen. She buckled down and worked hard with a positive outlook on her future. No doubt she will be a huge success in life. Nathaniel. Nathaniel is very glad to be graduating. It has been a great experience to get to know him over the last little while. I am sure he will be successful in whatever he does after graduation. Caitlin. Caitlin's life is about to become a little less busy. This year she's been finishing high school, working as a CNA, and raising her energetic little girl. Despite her crazy juggling act, Caitlin has excelled at everything she does because she is very organized and extremely focused on her family's future. All right. Elijah is a courteous young man who conducts himself with maturity. He has worked hard to walk across the stage today. Congratulations, Elijah. Waylon's self-determination and motivation to move forward, one credit at a time, has helped him reach graduation. Waylon's kind, compassionate, and honest traits have contributed to his success in school, both socially and academically. These same traits are what will make him successful as he pursues a career as a lineman. All right, thank you. Can I have the following students please come to the stage? Skipton, Brandon Pershaw, Donovan Pettit, Tessa Reyes, Mia Rios, AJ, Losi Brianna. Okay. Skipton is a reserved yet strong and kind young man who is genuinely concerned about others. He has made immense progress here at Millcreek High. His courage, creativity, and persistence will help him achieve his future goals. Brandon. What can I say about Brandon? He has been a leader among the students here at Millcreek High, and many students have looked to him as an example of what type of student they should be. I will miss you, Brandon. Good luck in the future. Donovan is an intelligent young man whose vocabulary and writing ability are astonishing. He has the ability to work under pressure and meet a deadline. These qualities will help him pursue a career in graphic design or whatever path he chooses. Tessa is a very determined soul who will not let setbacks and frustrations hold her back as she pursues her dreams. She has set high goals for her future, and there is no doubt she will make them happen. Congrats, young lady. I have enjoyed getting to know you over the last couple of years. I know you will be successful with whatever you do in the future. AJ is one of the most respectful, self-motivated, and hardworking students I know. He has a natural ability to stay calm and focused in all situations, which has helped him complete his credits and achieve graduation. These qualities will lead him to be successful in whatever path he chooses. Losi epitomizes thoughtfulness, humility, and respectfulness in everything she speaks or does. She worked crazy hard to be on this stage tonight, and she did it with grace and her huge, amazing smile. Ho'omaki'i, cute girl. Success and happiness, Brianna. Okay. Go ahead and have a seat. Thank you. Next, I'd like to have Cassidy Hanson and Jarrell Nobles come to the stage. Wanted to pursue a future in the military and have used the opportunity at Millcreek to make that happen for yourself. You are quick to smile and make the best out of any situation. Congratulations and best of luck on all of the great experiences you have coming your way. Cassidy. From the first day of meeting this very high-spirited girl, I knew Millcreek had a fireball in its midst. Cassidy eagerly set the goal of graduating by the end of her junior year. Highly intelligent, strong-willed, and confident, Cassie has a bright future in our armed services on her way to a medical career. Thank you. Next, can I have Daisy Espinosa? Daisy is receiving the College Week Scholarship in the amount of $300. Daisy, you made it. I will no longer have to nag you. Doesn't it feel great to be a graduate? Way to go, Spiny One. Don't go anywhere, Daisy. All right, can I have Taylor Carlton, Austin Clark, Austin Evans, Freddie Flores, Lee Garrett, Saley, Hochin, Jaden Lasowski, Keisha Lovett. All right. This is the College Bound Scholarship. This, in 1991, Millcreek High School received the Governor's Award of Excellence, which included $10,000. We use the interest on this money, as well as generous donations from faculty and community members, to offer student scholarships. The College Bound Scholarship can be used for any college or technical school of your choice. So in the amount of $500. Taylor's contagious smile, bubbly personality, and love for life has been a delight to have at Millcreek High School. Her positive energy, determination, and persistence have led her to academic and social success. She has a passion for helping credits and graduate in March. He hung around and wasn't sure if he was ready to move on from high school. Austin is respectful and has made his family proud. Good luck, Austin. His school work with his responsibilities at his job, his confidence and positive attitude have led to his success in the classroom and will serve him well in the future. Lee is sensitive, bright, and infuriating, all rolled into one amazing girl. She does things in her own time and in her own way, driving her TA and mom a bit crazy at times. But we're so proud of you, Lee, you did it. Saley. We are privileged to have Saley at Millcreek for 2 years. He has always been very respectful and lived by our school code of ethics. He plans to work hard, serve a mission for his church, and pursue a technical career. His future looks bright. Jaden knows what it takes to be successful. With her initiative and drive, she completed her credits early. Jaden strives for perfection in everything she does. This showed every day in her classwork, packets, and online courses. Keisha. Intelligent, thoughtful, and determined are 3 words to describe Keisha. She values education and consistently strives to do her best work every day. These qualities will serve her well in her role as a new mom and college student. Thank you. Can I now go ahead and take a seat? And I need to have Sadie Pace, Sky Rogers, Jessica Santana, Erin Songmao, Sanam Taitia, Danae Twitchell, William Valdez, and Bailey Williams. This is also for the College Brown Scholarship for $500. Sadie is like a pinball machine, bouncing all over the place and not sure where she's going to land. Congratulations on your graduation. You are amazing in so many ways, and I look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments. Sky. You never know what you're going to get with Sky. One day, she is the silently stubborn type that no one is going to tell her what to do, and the next she is dressed in a full Pikachu onesie. You are an awesome, independent young woman with many talents and strengths. Congrats on your graduation. Jessica. All the hard work, sweat, and tears are worth it. You made it. Congratulations, Jessica. Erin. Erin came to Millcreek in the middle of the year, and after a meeting with all of his teachers, he caught on fire and got to work, making up his deficient credits. Erin was recognized as Most Improved Student of the Month, as well as Elks Student of the Month. Congratulations, Erin. Sine. When Sine came to Millcreek, she was almost a year behind in credits. The work seemed almost impossible, but not to this dynamic woman. She dug in and worked like crazy to finish on time and did it while receiving many awards and recognition for her efforts. She is a rock star. Danae. Danae understands what it takes to reach a difficult goal. She was faced with many challenges during her high school years, but she was able to get all caught up and graduate on time, and all while reading like 3 books a week. She will do it well as she moves on to college. William. William made it. Just slowly, one step at a time is the way to do it. Good job, William. Bailey. Bailey has worked slow and steady this year, making up her recovery credits, while maintaining her grades in her daily classes. With her attention to detail and outstanding work ethic, she will make it far in life. All right. At this time, I would like to welcome Dave Larson from the Exchange Club to present the next scholarship.
Can I have Angelina Garcia come up forward, please? Just a little thing down. My name's Dave Larson. I'm one of the board directors of the Exchange Club. How about this? Okay. Once again, Dave Larson. I'm a board director of the Exchange Club. And every year we do what's called the Student of the Month Award, where we have students from all the different high schools come and compete. And then we give out some scholarships at the end of the year. This year, Angela Garcia is our A Student of the Year. She will receive 3 scholarships. One is a 4-year tuition paid here at Dixie College, a $250 of her choice, and a full ride at Dixie Tech. There you go.
Thank you, Dave. All right, next, I would like to have this group of students come to the stage. Austin Clark, Ethan Ebel, Michaela Knighton, Tara Reynolds, Berto Venegas, and Dallin Warren. This next scholarship is the Centennial Scholarship for Early Graduation. Students receive $250 for each quarter they graduate early from the state of Utah, and this can be used at any approved post-secondary institution. So, Austin Clark, $250. These are in the amount of $250. Ethan, you made it. After all that hard work, you can take a rest. I wish you the best in your future plans. Michaela's determination and hard work fast-tracked her to an early graduation. Michaela is focused and can accomplish goals with her positive attitude and hard work. Tara, you are a strong, confident, and hilariously funny young woman. Your enthusiasm for life and innate gift that shines through you allows others to enjoy life more because they know you. Congratulations, Tara Reynolds, on your graduation and continued success. Alberto. Beto is a genuinely kind and humble man who has overcome many hardships in his life. He is a hard worker and focused on graduating early, which he did. Beto is a friend to all and has the talent to be anything he wants to be. Dallin is a gentle giant with really pretty hair. Your easygoing personality makes it easy for other people to want to be around you, and it seems that you attract friends wherever you go. I am glad that I had the opportunity to get to know you, and best of luck on whatever life takes you. Okay, thank you. Have a seat, and I'd like the next group to come up. Austin Black, Rhea Gary, David Matos, Maya Merritt, London Peters, Cassidy Hanson, Isabel Rosa, Anicia Salas, and Sienna Terry. All right. These next scholarships are in the amount of $500, early graduate. Austin Black, that's right. Austin has great enthusiasm for life and spreads smiles and joy as he enters a room. Austin completed his graduation requirements in December and is working full-time and looking forward to a post-high school experience. Rhea. Congratulations, Rhea. I have enjoyed getting to know Rhea over the last couple of years. She has a unique sense of humor and personality. I know she will be successful in whatever she decides to do with her life. David. David is a wonderful young man. He is a very hard worker, and I know he will be a successful person in life. Good luck, David, and congratulations. Maya. Maya is not only beautiful, she is smart and confident as well. She came to Millcreek wanting to graduate early to get on with her life. She worked extremely hard to finish in December and is now focusing on a post-secondary education and her career. London. London's positive attitude, maturity, and initiative to dive into a task compelled her to be a successful student and to graduate early. These same traits will help her succeed in her next challenge as a college student. London is an exemplary student, which is evidenced by the dozens of awards she has won, and will continue to be a model student in college. Now these next four are for $1,000 for graduating a full year early. The first one goes to Cassidy Hanson. Okay. Isabel Rosa. Isabel came to Millcreek last year as a sophomore, and from the very beginning showed strength, focus, and perseverance. She gave the school staff, and especially RTA, the wonderful gift of young Adeline. She has shown as a mother, holding 1 or 2 jobs while completing her education 1 year early. Isabel has a bright future as she pursues a degree in medicine. Anicia, congratulations on graduating as a sophomore. This is the start and not the finish. I hope that you will use that same work ethic to pursue your education to a successful career. Sienna, Congratulations on graduating as a sophomore. I'll miss sharing our common dislike of being in crowds and in front of people. Thanks for always making me laugh. Thank you. You can go ahead and have a seat. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage Lance Wright and Rebecca Yeager from the Elks Lodge to present the next scholarships.
Hello, my name's Rebecca Yeager. I am the Youth Activities and Scholarship Chairman for the Elks Lodge here locally. Our jurisdiction are all of the high schools in Washington and Kane County, as well as Fredonia, Arizona. So we travel to all of those schools in September and speak to the senior class about how to access scholarships. We also do a Student of the Month and Student of the Year program, and we had our big event on May 7th, so these are not a surprise to these students. But we have a female and male Student of the Year from every high school, and the two that were awarded from Millcreek are Angela Garcia and Carlos Arenas Robles. Do the Paul Crosby. Thank you and congratulations. These all 26 students, all of our Student of the Year students received a bag of gift cards and $50, so they probably spent it by now. And then we also have our scholarship program. Like Rusty said, Elks give away more money in scholarships nationwide than any other entity except the United States government. Nationally, about $30 million a year. And we gave away $41,000 recently to the students in our area. Three of those went to Millcreek students. $500 from the Utah Elks Association to Frankie Griffiths. Congratulations. $500 to Hannah Silva. And these scholarships are for any accredited college, university, or vocational school. Also, $500 to Tavia Clem. And then, thank you, students. We're very proud of you. This is Lance Wright. He's our exalted ruler this year, our president of our organization. We have an annual Paul Crosby Memorial Scholarship that we give every year, and he will be presenting that.
I've got to tell you what an honor this is to be here tonight, and thank you to Millcreek High School for inviting me. I would like to present the Paul Crosby Memorial Scholarship. It's at Dixie State University and is only available to the seniors at Millcreek High School. It is my honor and my pleasure to present this award in the amount of $4,500 to Hannah Silva.
All right, thank you. Now, we didn't have a chance to read these statements, these blurbs, so will you just stand up while I read them? Tavia. Tavia works hard to overcome any obstacle. She always has a smile and will go far in life. Way to go, Tavia. Frankie, you always seem to see the good in those around you, and all those that associate with you are better off because they know you. In some special way, you are going to make the world a better place to be. Congratulations on your graduation. Hannah. Hannah has illuminated the halls and classrooms of Millcreek with her cheerful and bright personality for the last 2 years. Through hard work and self-discipline, she has won dozens of awards. Her ferocious work ethic has brought success as a MMA fighter, a martial arts teacher, a student, and a role model, and it will bring her success as a college student. All right. Can I have Tristan Bax, Deborah Brown, and Scott Cyborski to the stage? Come on up. This is for the Excel Scholarship that recognizes your resiliency in overcoming difficult life situations. This scholarship is to be used at any post-secondary educational pursuit, and it's in the amount of $1,500. Okay, Tristan is gifted with strong intellect, especially when it comes to spelling. He has also a warm sense of humor and a quiet but friendly disposition, which makes him an easy person to befriend. His easygoing personality and his ability to focus on a challenge will help him go far. Scott. Scott has faced some challenges in life, but has chosen to deal with them and keep moving forward. It has been great to get to know Scott over this school year, and I wish him the best in the future. Congratulations, Scott. Thank you. All right, can I have Carlos Arenas and Bailey Williams to the stage? Come on over, come up. All right. This is a Sons of Utah Pioneers Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Carlos. As a young father, Carlos has matured into a responsible and capable graduate. He was awarded Student of the Month in November and spent time completing many scholarship applications. Carlos is looking forward to his future with his young family. And the next, this also goes to Bailey Williams. Oh, Bailey, stay up here on the stage for a minute. And can I also have Angela Garcia? This next scholarship is the Lady Lions Scholarship. It's also in the amount of $1,000. Angela. Angela is a perfect specimen of a victorious Millcreek student, graduating early with straight A's. And this adorable tiny human is a powerful woman that has faced hardships that have only made her stronger and amazingly resilient. She is one of my heroes. And this next scholarship, here you go, Bailey. Okay, Angela. All right. Was a former Washington County School District secretary. However, she had a special place in her heart for Millcreek High School students. She wanted to see them succeed. After her death, a special fund was created to award students a scholarship in her name. This is for Angela Garcia in the amount of $500. All right. Can I have Vanessa, Maya Mara, and Michael Stark to the stage, please? All right. These students are receiving the Dixie State University Merit Scholarship and the award of $1,000 per year for 4 years. Vanessa. Vanessa epitomizes the value of quiet strength and confidence. She took full advantage of being able to finish up her diploma at Millcreek and setting her sights on a successful future. You are amazing, and I can't wait to hear about your future successes. And Maya and Michael. Michael has such a fun and happy personality. He is always the center of attention in a room. Michael's attitude will help him accomplish anything he wants in his future. Way to go, Michael. But actually, Michael, don't go very far. Michael, come back up here. While you're up here, we might as well talk about your next scholarship. Hey. Michael, he also received the SUU Centrum Scholarship of $1,000 per year for 4 years. Thank you, Michael. You can have a seat now. We're good. Okay. Last, I'd like to have Tammy Vega to the stage. Tammy is receiving the Cuba Lyle Scholarship to be used at Dixie State University. The late Cuba Lyle has been a dedicated advocate for Millcreek High School students. Our young parent home is named for her. Millcreek appreciates her generous scholarship award. This goes to Tammy in the amount of $1,000. I have to read about you. Okay. Tammy, it has been a pleasure to get to know you, Carlos and little Carson. You have the spunk and tenacity that will allow you to accomplish whatever you set your heart on. You are amazing, and I look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments. Okay, now I'm going to invite Mr. Murphy to the stage, and he will present Millcreek Student of the Year Award.
You guys looking good. All of you. Especially you, you're sexy. I was just wondering what the back of my head looks like, because I always wondered, and it looks a lot fatter than I thought. So, it is my privilege and honor tonight to introduce and award the Millcreek Student of the Year. This young lady was in my TA, so I got to work with her for almost 3 years, and she has had a huge impact on my life and the way I look at things. It's Hannah Silva. Okay, so Hannah, I'm not going to go through all this to keep it short, but as she's been at Millcreek, she's been a friend and an example to everyone around her, including myself. During her time at Millcreek, she's won dozens of awards, probably over 30, including Student of the Month 2 times and now Student of the Year. On top of working hard to maintain a 4.0, Hannah also took some college courses to get a jump on her post-education this year, and she excelled in them too. And she still teaches those little kids martial arts. So cute. Hannah's next adventure will be to continue working towards her bachelor's degree here at Dixie State University, where she will pursue a degree in child development. She will also continue her training to fight competitively in mixed martial arts. So she is beautiful, and she could also take out pretty much any of us here. Her dream is to one day start her own business working with children in a way that combines her love for martial arts with her love for teaching kids. I'm privileged, and the faculty and staff here, we just would like to congratulate Hannah for her accomplishments and wish her continued success and happiness. Thank you.
I would like to thank you all, graduates, and all you guys for donating money for the scholarships. We would like to ask you to please refrain from using any air horns while we are presenting the graduates. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate everyone's support in honoring and recognizing the success of these students. Thank you very much, Michelle Orton, our counselor, Amber Reimer. Amber works tirelessly to get us to this point every year, and I know she works tirelessly just to keep me in line and a couple of us others back here, and it's a big job, let me tell you, but I appreciate her. She does a ton for Millcreek. It's an honor for me to present to Board Member Terry Hutchinson the 2018 senior class of Millcreek High School. They have met all the requirements for graduation. They are now eligible to receive their diplomas. Mr. Hutchinson.
Thank you, Principal Holmes. And graduates, happy day. And all of you, the same. Earlier today, at a different high school, our youngest daughter graduated. I was able to accept the graduates there. I am excited and as excited to be here with you. I came last year. I loved coming. I wanted to come again, and I am honored to be here with all of you. I love seeing how everyone here supports these guys on the stand. And I really appreciate how much these guys have gone through to get here. And with that being said, Principal Holmes, on behalf of the Washington County School Board of Education, I accept the Millcreek graduating class of 2018.
Kinsley Andelin. Carlos Arenas. Tristan Bacquez. Austin Black. Vanessa Bonilla. Bobby Brown. Taylor Carlton. Brandon Castellanos. Julio Castro. Dustin Solello. Austin Clark. Tavia Clem. Michaela Douglas. Ethan Ebel. Daisy Espinosa. Austin Evans. Freddie Flores. Matthew Fujikawa. Angela Garcia. Lee Garrett. Rhea Gary. Frankie Griffith. Cassidy Hanson. Tesele Ho-Ching. Yonatana Hudson. Michaela Knighton. Jaden Lestowski. Stevie Lewis. Nathaniel Lind. Caitlin Lazama. Keisha Lovett. Elijah Martinez. David Matos. Maya Merritt. Jarrell Nobles. Wayland Oldroyd. Sadie Pace. Skipton Passage. Brandon Pershall. London Peters. Donovan Pettit. Tessa Reyes. Tara Reynolds. Natalia Rios. Sky Rogers. Isabel Rosas. Inicia Salas. Jessica Santana. Ailau Siliga. Hannah Silva. Erin Songmao. Michael Stark. Scott Styborski.
What you guys gave me, I can't give back.
Melalose Tafuna. Sienna Terry. Sine Tiatia. Brianna Trumbull. Danae Twitchell. William Valdez. Tammy Vega. Alberto Venegas. Dallin Warren. Bailey Williams.
Thank you, everyone, parents, friends, relatives that came to support tonight. Wonderful evening. I'm going to break tradition just a little bit. really to close this, I really feel like it really should be a student. That's how it's been in most every graduation I've ever been in. And so I just kind of impromptu asked none other than Hannah to come back up and help these graduates make it official.
We appreciate everyone's respect and attendance in honoring the 2018 graduating class of Millcreek High School. Will the graduates please stand? You can now move your tassels. Congratulations and thank you.